There's a radio. There's a radio. There's a radio in my head. It's picking up signals and stations.
So here we are on this beautiful little trail here. What was this thing called again?
Scout Island.
Scout Island. This is awesome. Scout Island is a little island in the middle of City Park. You can go to it pretty much any time and it will have nobody there. Nobody's there. Nobody's here but you when you come here.
Yay! How long have you been wanting to come here? Like 3 years? So holy cow, baby, it was a really freaking busy week. How many miles did you drive?
Like if I was a truck driver, I would have had a great week of deliveries. This was definitely the week of the Complisults.
The what?
The Complisults.
The Complisults? What's that?
Yeah, a Complisults is
When
when
I stand next to Iina, people do shit like this to me. Wow. You're a lucky man, bruh. It's called a Complisults. I know what that is. It's a Complisult because you couldn't do it the other way around. Let me explain. This is a beautiful couple right here. It's beautiful. Both equally, proportionately attractive. All right? But if I walked up to y'all and I went, hey, you're very lucky to be with him, you'd be like, oh, whatever. The crowd would be like, boo that guy off the stage.
Oh.
Sure.
So kind of like what I said about the restroom this week. The bathroom at the bar.
like,
Oh yeah, this bathroom is like an old Roman bathhouse. Like it's beautiful, but it's also at the same time the messiest. Like so, it's like really fucked up because you walk in there and it's like whoa, ooh, and you're like it's like a Roman bathhouse. It's a bunch of like 7-year-olds got into toilet paper fight in there. Like that's what it looks like. It's like it's like toilet paper all over the place. So this week was really exciting because of Apka, huh? How did you like that? You went in as Danny Manchester. Did you really do the whole character? Really? How do people like that?
People ask me questions about Danny Manchester. Mm-hmm. They were like, so who are you? And I would just go right into character. I was like, hey man, Danny Manchester here. You know, I'm Corey Mack's roadie. Like, oh, I was like, yeah, I just sort of come and set up equipment for him, you know. He's a cool guy. You should come check him out. His website's www.coreymack.us.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's
like
hilarious.
he's sort of like a hype man roadie.
So we were apart a whole 48 hours? From Wednesday morning until Friday noon? Wow.
Longest 48 hours of my entire life.
The more you make me feel.
I hosted Rita's Tequila House on Wednesday.
How was that?
It was good, but you know how I'm used to just dropping you off.
All right, so I'm heading out to Rita's Tequila House for our show. Usually I drop Corey off and the equipment off and then I go get parking. So today I was trying to get parking kind of close by. So much for that. This is Bourbon and it's Wednesday night at 8:30. We're not going through anytime soon, so I'm just gonna relax and wait my turn.
But the show was great. That's really all that matters. The other weird thing that happened was on Wednesday I was walking from the car to Rita's Tequila House, and this group of gutter punks were standing out.
I did a show on Bourbon Street on Wednesday, and a group of gutter punks, they saw me and like, oh man, I love your hair, that's so awesome, and you're like super cool, you can talk to regular people. I was like, yeah, and they're like, how do you do that? I was like, I shower. That's all it takes. You get to talk to regular people right after you take a shower.
I swear they were ready to like nominate me like the superhero of all gutter punks, like the queen bee of gutter punks, she who speaks with the regular people. That was weird. That was a Complisults. I think that's a Complisults. Like
that's a compliment that you don't want. And you do.
And you drove back like in the middle of the night. Did you leave Atlanta like Thursday night?
I think I left. Yeah, I left Thursday night.
After the open mic?
After the open mic, it was like 3 a.m. I
Really?
left at 3 a.m. I drove maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because I knew that would obviously help me the next day. And I woke up around 5 or 6. So I got a couple of good hours of sleep.
It's about 11:45 in the morning, Friday morning. He just got back pulled behind me actually. And we're gonna rest up for a little bit and then we're gonna head out to Orange Beach tonight. So we have probably 4 or 5 hours off and then we're gonna drive for 3 or 4 hours again. And we're spending the weekend in Orange Beach and in Mobile. So I hope this weather eases off or we're gonna have to leave like in a couple hours to make sure we make it. Hey, Dave! Terrible weather, huh? He's home. I'm so excited. He tells me Marines don't wear umbrellas, so I can't even imagine what he would have said to me if I brought this one up. You know, makes you happy on a rainy day. Hey, baby.
So when you got back from Africa, you were like so negative. What was that all about? Like you were all consulting your own set.
Immediately afterwards, I was like, I give myself a C for the performance. I was like, I'm not supposed to not be funny, so I can't grade myself on was I funny.
They really liked your first joke. They laughed. Listen to that. It was crazy.
Coming this summer on Coconut Weekend. The last state you'll ever hear.
But just for the record, I did get at least a C. Just want to throw it out there. There was no plane going down.
Did you just say, to point it out, I did at least get a C?
I did at least get a C.
What, did you...
Hey, I'm a
I did not expect you to fail. C is a little embarrassing.
You know,
I mean, they loved you before you even got on stage. They were screaming. So that was.
Give it up for Corey Mack!
Hey, wake up, make some noise. Let me know if you guys are awake. Make some noise for college students, man. Hey, thank you, man. Fools here.
they didn't run up to the stage and lift me off the stage and let me crowd surf.
Imagine that.
There were no panties or boxers on the stage.
Really?
No one threw that. I mean, yeah, they laughed.
They laughed a lot.
You
We did a lot of movement. We were all over the place, and I think that's really it makes it fun.
This is one guy on the trick with folks that did this. Oh my God, motherfucker, next time.
But did you see the jump you did on stage? You look like a ballerina. You just like jump with your feet back and your arms back.
Where at?
For the zombie joke. Is that really the best angle for the video you could get?
I wanted that to be behind the scenes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like someone else filmed that.
Could have gotten your feet. The two flyers for those shows for Happy Harbor and for Alchemy had to have been the best flyers ever.
Yes. They took Guru Guru and Ra Ra Ra's Probably have to say the whole name for pleasure. And they took a regular poster of me and threw me in with the mushroom people from Planet Cloud 9. Mobile? Is it Mobile or Mobile?
Mobile. That was a Complisults.
Because this place was like this big office complex, and it says mobile office park. And I laughed because I'm like, it doesn't even have wheels. And I was like, oh no, it's not mobile, it's mobile office park. And I was like, damn, I've only been in Alabama for 2 hours and I already can't read. Like, it's not their fault. It's not their fault.
Why? Why was that not a Complisults?
Really, realistically, that was a compliment they really didn't want. They just didn't know it.
Or was that an insult that they wanted?
They were.
Because they cheered for it. Nah, it was an insult they enjoyed.
You have to say something complimentary as well. Like
They didn't mind. They were laughing.
That still doesn't mean it's a compliment.
So just because they laugh at your insult, that does not make it a Complisults.
No.
Okay. All right. So even if they like the insult, it's still an insult.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If
Yes.
you guys were disproportionate, say for instance you were a very ugly man and she was a beautiful woman. Well, she's a beautiful woman, clearly. So if when y'all walk in and people looked at y'all, what do we do when we see a beautiful woman and an ugly man? What do we think is at play there? Boom, look at y'all. See that? Even the women said it. People were like, money, gold digger.
Because I'm assuming that the husbands of the women who are like big time gold diggers, like the husband knows it. Like it's not like if somebody told that husband like, hey, I think your wife is just a gold digger. I don't think the husband would be like,
He's like,
no
I know that's what
way.
it is. It's prenuptial.
Because if it was the other way around, you're a beautiful man. If she was an ugly woman, everybody would be like, oh, look at that. That's true love over there. Look at that. They must have been together since high school, but she had some babies. And he's still saved. That's so beautiful. That's how you can tell that. People with like self-esteem, they come to the front and be like, are you going to talk about us? No. It's just about me. People low self-esteem like this. Jeez, if I can make fun of us, let's just sit back here. You don't even know after some shows, people just pop up, oh, you were hilarious. I was like, where the fuck were you sitting? Oh, I had my friend put the camera up and I just watched you for...
So we did Gate Street together on Tuesday. You rented a car, drove to Atlanta Wednesday. You performed Thursday, did an open mic, then drove back, slept in the car, got home, drove to Alabama, 3 nights in Alabama, drove back from there. Like, how do you feel?
It's a lot of excitement.
Huh?
Like I need a day off from the excitement. Do something really boring. Really fucking boring, man. Really boring.
You gonna take a break now?
I'm taking a nap.
You're gonna take a nap.
Constellations to my spiritual shadows, no political obligation. I said so tune into my 1984. Some breeze thought cardio, so it sounds great in stereo.